Welcome to the face recognition simulation. Here you will compare the face of a model to 3 other faces, and you will take measurements of each face and run a correlation of the measurements to determine which of the other faces is the model in disguise. To begin, click on the Sim tab. Begin by reading the on-screen instructions. You will see 2 faces. On the left, in box 1, is the model face. On the right, in box 2, is the first of 3 faces. To begin solving this mystery, you will use a ruler to take critical measurements of the model face and the other 3 faces. Start by clicking the Measure button underneath the model face, which is in box 1 on the left. You will see directions appear in the blue box above the faces. It will say, Take measurement, center of one pupil to the other pupil. To take the measurement, click your mouse on the first item to be measured, in this case the center of the pupil, and holding the button down, drag it to the second measurement mark, which is the center of the other pupil. The measurement will appear on the right side of the model. Once you take the first measurement, the second measurement instructions appear in the blue box above the faces. Again, click on the first measurement point and drag your cursor to the second measurement point. If you make a mistake or you see that your line is not quite right, you can click the Undo button and repeat your measurement. Continue to take measurements on the first face as instructed in the blue box above the faces. Note that the measurement pupil to pupil center line to tip of upper lip is the measurement starting at the center of the line you made when you measured the pupils, measuring down to the center tip of the upper lip. When you take this measurement, you will have a vertical line from between the eyes to the upper lip. When you have finished taking all of the measurements on the model face, click the Done button underneath that face. Now you will measure face 1, the face to the right of the model face. Begin by clicking the Measure button underneath the face in box 2. As before, the directions for the measurements are in the blue box above the faces. When you have completed the measurements for face 1, click the Done button underneath that face. Click on the gray Correlate button, which is between boxes 1 and 2. The face recognition correlation will appear in the blue boxes above the faces. Record this correlation as well as the face number, which in this case is face 1. Now you will measure the next face. In box 2, click on the Change Image button. Face 2 appears in box 2. Click on the OK button to keep that face, or choose another face and click OK. Click on the Measure button in box 2 and take the measurements as directed. When finished, click the Done button in box 2. Now click on the gray Correlate button between box 1 and box 2. Record the face recognition correlation along with the face number, which is face 2. Again, click on the Change Image button in box 2. This time you will choose face 3, so click on it, and when it appears in box 2, click the OK button. Begin measuring face 3 by clicking on the Measure button. Follow the directions to measure the face, and when finished, click the Done button. To run the correlation between the model face and face 3, click on the gray Correlate button. Record the face recognition correlation along with the face number. Now, you should be able to answer the question, based on your measurements and analysis, which face, 1, 2, or 3, most closely resembles the model face? Remember, the closer a correlation value is to 1, the more closely related the data. Check your answer with your teacher. If you would like to repeat the sim and try again, click on the Measure button under the model face in box 1 and click the Change Image button in box 2 and choose the face you would like to measure. If you are correct in your analysis and would like to continue, here you can upload your own images for your face recognition system. You will need 2 images from your computer that you can upload for you to run your face recognition system. Close-up facial images work best in the facial recognition sim. To upload your images from your computer or flash drive, click on the Change Image button below the face in box 1. Click on the Upload Image button above box 1. Or, if you'd rather, you can use a webcam image. When you click on the Upload Image button, you will be able to browse your files and select your image from your computer. Once you make your choice, your image will appear in the sim as one of the faces you can choose. Click on this image and it will become your model face. Click the OK button in box 1. Now you must choose a second image to compare. In box 2, click on the Change Image button. Once again, click on the Upload Image button. Choose your image from your computer and the image will now become one of the available faces for you to use and will have a face number. Click on the image to move it to box 2 and click on OK to keep the image. Now you can measure your images and run a correlation. If you have a mouse with a scroll wheel, you may be able to make your image appear larger by holding the Control button down on your keyboard and moving your scroll wheel away from you. Holding down the Control key on the keyboard and moving the scroll wheel towards you will make the image smaller. When you are ready to run your facial recognition test on your uploaded images, click on the Measure button in box 1. Follow the on-screen directions, and when you have finished your measurements, click on the Correlate button.